What is the best dirt scooter? Is the question I've been asking myself the last like 2 years. There's been the Phase 2 dirt scooter, which was the #1 scooter of its time, but now there's a lot of other scooters that have been coming out. Some are good, some are not. In this video today, I'm gonna be breaking down these 4 scooters that I have before my camera overheats, because it's 115 here in Arizona. And what I'll be doing is giving you the specs of each individual scooter, along with my opinion of what I think is the best scooter for you to buy and in your budget range. So today I'm going to be reviewing 4 different scooters. The first one is the Osprey Decoy scooter, Mongoose Tread Pro, NV Blunt ATS S2, and the Triad Shapeshifter. So the first one is the Osprey, which I had never heard of this brand. I just found them on Instagram actually, I don't even know where I found them, but they sent it to me. The headset is not tight, but that's actually for a great purpose. The deck is 22 by 5. It weighs 13.8 pounds, which is honestly not too bad. And it's $99.99, which is the cheapest out of all these dirt scooters. They actually did a really good job with these tires and the PSI. So something that's very crucial for a dirt scooter is the pressure of the tire, which is the PSI. Osprey actually did a good job making it 80 PSI, so when you're rolling, it's actually gonna roll really well. Since it is 80, it's not as good as it could be, because the best dirt scooters that I've found are in the range of 100 to 110 PSI, and that's gonna give you the best amount of roll. Another thing that I wish they could have done better, because this, out of all these scooters, I feel like this would have been higher on the charts if it had a better compression system, but it actually has a threaded compression system. Where this is okay, it makes it very difficult for your average consumer to keep this headset really tight. So where it is cheaper to manufacture, it does suck for the consumer because it just doesn't really stay as tight as it could. And I think it's a little bit more dangerous having this versus just a normal SES or HIC compression system. Another thing I just noticed is the sidewalls of this wheel is actually metal. With these metal sidewalls, it's gonna allow you to ride this a lot longer, and this allows you to buy inner tubes that go to higher pressure, like 110 to 100 PSI, which I will link that down below. This isn't a sponsored video, so it's just Amazon, or you can get it anywhere else. So the bars do come 20 by 20, which is a little bit small. For the younger and more beginner riders, this might be perfect for you. Next is the Mongoose Tread Pro. You might have seen this whenever we were riding this out at the lake off of a ramp, which hints this, that I actually need to take off. So the Mongoose Tread Pro is $150. It weighs 13.5 pounds. The deck is 23 by 5, and the handlebars come 24 by 24, which is a little bit taller than the Osprey, which is 4 inches bigger on height and width than the Osprey scooter. Another thing with the PSI, they did really good making these sidewalls metal, but the tires only come 36 PSI. So you could get an aftermarket inner tube to put into this that is 100 PSI, but I don't know why they made it 36 PSI, because that is so slow. I get it because they are a BMX brand with a normal bicycle tire. 36 PSI is fine, but on a dirt scooter, it's just not it. Now for the NV ATS dirt scooter, it is running for $329, and this weighs 11 pounds, which is really light for a dirt scooter, and it makes a difference whenever you're riding it. Honestly, I think this is the best looking one, in my opinion. It just looks really sleek, and it has the widest deck out of all 4 of these. The deck comes 22.6 by 6. The handlebars are 23.6 by 25.6. It does come with an SES, which is really nice. These handlebars are not the stock handlebars. It comes with another bar, but they only had just like all of this available because everything else is sold out. So they just sent me these Reaper bars separately. Now for a flaw of the NV dirt scooter, where it is great, it's light, it is a little bit more on the expensive side, the wheels. Just, if they got these wheels down, I think this scooter overall would have been the best one. So the sidewalls are plastic, sadly, and the tires only go to 36 PSI, which sucks because in order to really ride this to its fullest potential, you have to get metal sidewalls and a new inner tube that can go up to 100 PSI. So I personally bought a inner tube to put onto this scooter. I rode it for a day. It was doing fine, but since the pressure was too great for these sidewalls, it actually blew out this back end. It didn't break it, but it blew it out. So it just showed me that you really need to have metal sidewalls in order to ride this at the maximum PSI that it's available for, because 36 is just not it. Now, for the Triad Shapeshifter dirt scooter, this is the newest out of all 4 of these dirt scooters. It's running for $359. This is stock. This is the same handlebar that comes with, same wheels, everything. And they have a couple different colorways, which is really nice. It is SES, which is nice. It weighs 12.4 pounds, which is a little heavier than the Envy dirt scooter, but still one of the lighter ones. The handlebars come 24 by 25 and the deck is 6 by 23. And what they did really well with this is they made the sidewalls aluminum, not metal, sorry that I was saying that previously, but the sidewalls are aluminum, which makes them really strong and durable. The tire goes up to 100 PSI, which is super nice. And it's just overall a big scooter. So if you want to cut these bars down, you're able to. And it comes with this really nice grip tape. So that's the 4 scooters that I currently have. I did not include the Phase 2 scooter because that's just unavailable and you can't get that anymore, sadly. But it's really cool that dirt scooters are making a comeback, and it's been years since people have started to really make dirt scooters. So now we have snow scooters being pushed, dirt scooters, and it's just cool to see just a variety of different ways you can ride a scooter to always keep yourself occupied in some way. So now I'm not gonna give a list of which one's the best and which one's the worst, but I'm gonna give you the 2, because I feel like there's 2 categories. There's 2 really cheaper ones and 2 more expensive ones. So I'm gonna give you the best of both. So in my opinion, I think the Osprey is probably the best bang for your buck because it has higher tire pressure. The threaded headset is not the greatest, but you are able to change out bars with a bigger bar if you really wanted to, because the deck is a little bit longer. And it's basically $100, so it's gonna be the cheapest scooter out of all of them, but just because of all the specs and how it is just right out of the box, I think that's probably the best scooter if you're looking for something on a lower budget. Now, if you're wanting something at a higher budget, between the Triad and the Envy scooter, it's a hard decision because I personally really like the look of the Envy deck, but the sidewalls is what kills it. So in order to ride that at its full potential, you need to get a whole new front wheel and back wheel, which you can get dirt board tires, also electric scooter tires. So that might work for you, but it's also like comparing out of the box to out of the box. I think Triads can be your best bet because you can pull it right out, pump up the tires, throw the bars on, and you're good to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got some value out of it. I know there's other dirt scooter brands out there, but I don't really know of them and I don't know who's behind them. So I don't have anything good or bad to say about them. So if you're looking for something else, really pay attention to the specs and really pay attention to the sidewalls, whether they're plastic or aluminum, and what the tire PSI goes up to, because that's very, very important. I'm Clayton Lindley. I hope you enjoyed the video and we'll see you at the next one. Peace out.